Hello, welcome to a new episode of The Naked Turner. Today I'm going to be working on turning a walnut plate, and right down here I have this piece of walnut that's 1 inch, a little over maybe 1 inch thick by 10 3/4 square. And I'm just going to rough cut this now to a circle on the bandsaw, then put it on my faceplate and start turning it on the lathe. Hey, before I get started turning, I just wanted to say that the world is going through a lot of crazy stuff right now, all kinds of just complete turmoil out there. There's also a lot of good news, so don't bury your head in the sand. Try to find the good news, try to become a part of the good news, try to make some of your own good news. And the world just needs our hearts right now. So if you have a little moment and you can send out some ripples of love to the people around you or into your community, please do that. It's going to help. We need to encompass the world in love. And I know it sounds a little funny from some wood turning dude who appears to be kind of, gruff and stuff like that. But the world needs us. So go out and make a difference. Do something good in your neighborhood. Do a kindness, like another one of my wood turning brothers says, Mr. Bade. Go out and do a kindness. Find something good in your community that you can get involved in. And even if it's just a simple act of kindness someday, where you're not expecting it to happen and the person that you're gifting that kindness to is not expecting it as well. So lots of love to everybody, and turn safe, turn happy, use your heart muscle, and send out ripples of love. I have the blank mounted to my faceplate using some coarse thread 3/4 inch screws. Alright, so here I am, first turning in quite some time, and got everything mounted up here. This is the bottom. I'm going to hollow this out and turn a platter, or turn a walnut plate. Okay, and then once I flatten this out, I'll be down to about 1/4 inch or so. And that feels nice. I just need to blend that one line in a little bit. finish that, I have to move the camera. All right. Touching down close to center with my sharp points facing, allowing it to find its spot, and then just pushing in. Tiny little bit of rotate. And there we go. Got a flower with a twist outside of it. So now I'll be coming in somewhere right about here. That way I can do a defining line between them. A little twist again. And it's looking good. And one more. There we go. Now bringing this back in, back up just above center line, and coming in. One right there, one here in the middle of this, and one out at the end of that, and then I'll just ease that edge a slight bit. Roll that out of the way. So, here, let's brush that out. And there it is. All right. So yeah, I'll do a little refining around that. I'll probably put a few more rings, as a matter of fact. Let me do that right now. I'm gonna say spinning up a little faster. I'm gonna come in right about here. Put a groove. Come in right about here. Put another groove. Okay, and then let's see how flat this is. Nice, that's beautiful. All right. All right, so I think that's pretty much done there. I'll do a little bit more sanding on that. And maybe I'll make this just a hair deeper for the sanding. Hair deeper there too. Okay, so I just put a little Yorkshire grit on it, and then after the Yorkshire grit, put Howard's Butcher Block conditioner, and then after the Howard's Butcher Block conditioner, I put organic Liberon beeswax and just burnished that in on top. And then once I was done with that, I came back and I'm just removing all the excess. Like so. And that's just a wax and oil finish. It will get, look, it won't be quite as glossy as it is right now. Okay. And this is just t-shirt material. Cotton t-shirts. You can see I'm getting some more of that wax and oil. What I'm doing is I'm heating it up and sending it down into the pores. And there we go. Hopefully you can see just how much fire there is in this piece. I mean, look at that. So I'm making this because somebody asked me to make a plate. They want to buy a plate from me. So this is kind of a commission piece. I'll take a picture of it, see if they like it. But so far it looks like it's going to be a winner. All right, so now I'm just going around and tightening my scrolling chuck. There we go. Equally on all sides. And that way I can make sure I get a good bite there, since I have a fairly shallow mortise on this. And now I'll just be removing my faceplate. Okay, so I'll start turning here. Let me just put a few items away. Looks good, spinning nice. Right up around 1500 RPM. Okay, that's a nice thickness out here. It's about 3/16. All right, so I'm taking and I'm wiping on some Yorkshire grit. I'm letting it absorb down in real nicely. Down here around 300 to start out with. I had it sanded up to about a 300 grit because it was 220 that was kind of worn down by the time I was done using it. So I'm going to call it somewhere around 280 to 300. Okay, I'm going to turn it on reverse now. Since this is going to be an eating plate, I'm not putting any design in the middle. It's not really a decorative plate. This is going to be somebody's everyday go-to when they're alone at home and just want a plate to have a nice meal on. Something that's easy to take care of, just rinses right off. It's like having a Teflon plate. Okay, coming back to forward, increasing the speed. And just buffing some of it off. That is beautiful. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, same thing I did before. I'm going to take with a fresh rag now. Another rag here. Applying some Howard's. Putting plenty on there. Wrapping the corner. And the plate's nice and warm, so it's really soaking in. I'll do another little bit here. You just want to make sure it's really saturated, and especially in the flat end grains of the flat portions over here where it's going flat and there's like end grain in the flats. All right, yeah, it's just sucking it up, folks. Okay, so I'll let that sit there for a little while and then I'll buff that and apply some wax. But hopefully you can see, yeah, looks like you can. This thing's turning out beautifully. I think this person will like this plate. And a little bit of wax. Pop that off and take a look at it. Thanks for watching another episode of The Naked Turner. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, give me a thumbs up and share. Please leave a comment if you so desire, and if you want to, give me some constructive criticism. I'm always interested in hearing what I might be able to do better. Thanks so much, turn safe, and take care.